And we're rolling.
We welcome you to Hanson Memorial Stadium tonight for senior night football. And tonight, it's your Somerset Berkeley Raiders coming in at 3-2, playing host to the Greater New Bedford Bears coming in at 1-4. Hello everyone, and welcome alongside me, Jeff Lopriori on camera. Under the direction of Tara Peckham, I'm Keegan Hamblett. Should be a great night. Somerset Berkeley coming off a tough 20-0 loss last week at Apponequet. Greater New Bedford just had a 3-game homestand. They lost all 3. They've lost 4 in a row. They've been outscored 74-14 in that stretch of time. All season, only 8.4 points a game. So if the offense, they got to get going tonight on the road, is they're going to try to stop Somerset Berkeley from getting to 4-2. And it's going to be Somerset Berkeley. They'll kick off to New Bedford. And it looks to be Kevin DeSantos. He's going to take the kickoff. We covered the last football game, the season opener. He was not there. It was Madden Huck actually doing the kickoffs.
31.
He seems to be back. They'll still line up
Kevin
5 on each
DeSantos
side.
Kicking off to the Bears.
It's going to be
Let's
the
play some
furthest on the
football,
outside.
fans.
Evan Souza on the left. Matt Costa on the right. The ball's up in the air. Sit back and enjoy tonight's game. Off the kickoff, it'll be taken at the 15-yard line, trying to get to the outside. He's past the 25, past the 30. It'll be
And taken
taken
down
at the
by
31-yard line. They'll bring out the
32
Greater
yard
New
line of the
Bedford
Bears.
offense.
1st and 10. Several Raiders in on that tackle. First and 10 on the Bears' 32-yard line.
And here comes the first play from scrimmage for the New Bedford Bears on senior night. And it's going to be a QB run, and it's not going to get much, maybe a yard or two. It was the
Gain of maybe
QB, Jaden
1 or 2.
Reese, one of the
Ian
juniors.
Sullivan in on that tackle.
Be a gain of 2, bring up 2nd and 8. We saw during the warm-ups for the Bears, Jaden Reese throwing that ball very well on that right sideline, getting it 45 yards in the air at times, making perfect throws. See if they do a lot of throws tonight. Got 1 guy on the outside on the right, 2 on the left. Here's 2nd and 8, a handoff to the right. And trying to push forward, we'll get about another 3.
Gain of a few by number 10,
was Joseph Brightman. Joseph Brightman, one of the seniors on the Bear side, will bring up 3rd down.
Third and 5.
Jaden Reese checking over. This head coach Justin Cruz on the side. Bring up 3rd and 5 from the 37. Same formation, 2 guys on the left, 1 guy on the right, 2 guys beside. Takes a snap, rolling right. He's going to take it himself, and he's not going to get there. Barely just
Loss of
got
a
back
couple.
to the line of scrimmage.
.41 Finnegan
And
Moore
they're going to bring
with
out the
that
punting
tackle.
unit. It'll be Davis
Number 5,
Sullivan,
Jayad Reese with
who will be the
carry.
furthest guy back for the Raiders. He had a great game in that first game we covered. He's doing it on the return and on the receiving end and the running end too. See if he can keep it up. He's one of the many seniors on the Somerset Berkeley side. They'll be honored during halftime.
Back to return the punt. The Raiders number 29, Davis Sullivan.
It's going to be Connor McManus who's going to punt this for the Bears. It's lined up at about the 24-yard line. Sullivan's back at the 25. And it's a good snap. It's a high boot. It's a perfect one. Will be handled at the 30. Sullivan rolling to the left. Gets by 1. Still pushing forward. He's past the 40. He's past the 50. He's got blockers. Trying to go down the sideline. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. He goes all the way. Touchdown Raiders. Just like that. 70 yards from Davis Sullivan. And the Raiders take a 6-0 lead.
Number 29,
And that's what they needed to
Davis
kick off the
Sullivan.
game. Now hold on, there are some flags in the back. The referees are discussing. And they are pointing against the Raiders. Meehan will take the snap at the 15. It's going to go to Figueredo, hands it back to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to go up the middle. Maybe gets 2. That touchdown was taken off the board.
Gain of
And
about
bring up 2nd and 8.
2. 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8, still the big 3 in the back with Figueredo, Baldwin, and Sullivan. It's going to go to Figueredo this time, trying to get on the outside to the right. He pushed forward inside the 10.
Wyatt
I'll bring up
Figueredo
3rd and
with the
4.
carry. Third and 5 for the Raiders.
3rd and 4, same guys out there. Meehan trying to push it forward himself. He's going strong, he's still pushing forward. He's close to that first down. I think he got it. We'll see where the referee blows the whistle. And it's pretty close to that 5-yard line. It is going to be a first down for the Raiders.
First
5-yard run from Owen Meehan, another senior on the Somerset Berkeley side. Here's 1st and goal from the 4. Same 3 in the back. Sullivan was the first guy in motion. And it's taken up the middle. That one will count for Davis Sullivan.
29, Davis Sullivan.
6-0. The offense looks to be staying out there, trying for 2. We saw some of the kickers warming up before the game, comfortably hitting it from 36 yards. It's going to go to Figueredo. He'll run it in.
And the two-point
It's
conversion,
8-0
number 10,
Raiders,
Wyatt
less than
Figueredo.
5 minutes in. And again,
At
that's the start they wanted.
7:15 to go in the first quarter. Somerset Berkeley Raiders 8. Greater New Bedford Voc Tech 0.
We see one of the Raiders coming over to the student section. That's Evan Costa, another senior, trying to pump out a large crowd for the student section. It's a neon theme tonight. A lot of construction outfits out there. They're still pouring in towards the right side over there by that concession stand.
Kicking off for the Raiders, number 31, Caven DeSantos. Back to receive.
Raiders will
number
kick it
2,
off again.
Elijah
Same guys on the
Colon.
outside as in the original kickoff. It's going to be another good boot. Will be handled at the 10. It's Bobble. He's got to pick it up. Here comes Matt Costa up front. He's not going to get it. Another run goes past the 35, and he's down at the 41, but another flag comes
Taken
in.
down by number 9, Ashton Corey. There is a
So we'll
flag
see
on
what
the
the call
play.
is this time.
Ball was carried by Jared
Those of you
Kwan.
listening, we're 2 months away from the winter sports season
Penalty
starting.
is
December
against the
14th,
Bears.
5 p.m. Hockey season opens. Prenda Cup first round against Mount Hope. And if you want to check out that schedule any more for the fall sports season, just go to Arbiter Live, enter Somerset Berkeley in on the search bar, and the schedules, rosters, practice schedules will pop up for your convenience. He's going to be on New Bedford. The ball will be backed up to the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Bears. At their own 15.
Here's Reese on 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off. Trying to get to the outside on the right. And maybe
Taken
a pickup
down
of
number
2.
7, Kyle McKinnon on that tackle. Ball carried by number 2, Cologne. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8 from the 16. Reese dropping back. It's going to be his first pass attempt of the game. Will go to the left side. Batted down, nearly intercepted.
Ball's tipped.
That was Ethan Santos who almost got
3rd
the
and
pick on
8.
that. He would have had a clear path for a touchdown. Ball looked to be intended for Nasir Cox. Will bring up 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 8. 2 guys on the outside. 1 guy on the right, looking to the left again. He's going to float one up, and it's reeled in. What a
Good ball
catch
caught.
by Isaac
First
Borges
down.
on Kyle
Caught by
McKinnon.
number 3, Isaac Borges for the Bears.
That catch will go for 24 yards. Move the chains for another
Bears
first
1st
down.
and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
That was some of the sideline throwing we were talking about right before the game started. It's another handoff to the right side. Cologne. He gets another 2 on that.
Matthew Baldwin with the lead on that tackle, and a few other Raiders. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
There's 2nd and 8 from the 42. Same formation, same guys on either side. It's Borges and Cox on the left. Here's Reese handing it off again to the right to Cologne, and he's not going to get anywhere. It was brought down by Aaron Almeida, who's the lead tackler on that. He's pumping up
95,
that Raiders
Aaron
sideline.
Almeida. No gain.
Third and 10 from the 40. Reese looking. He's going to fake the handoff, looking right. A deep ball down the field. Nearly
Incomplete.
intercepted again. That was Ashton Corey there. Looked like it was heading out of bounds either way, but it will bring up
Down
4th
for
and
the
10.
Bears.
And here is McManus on the punt, nearly blocked. It's going to be fielded by Dave. No, he's going to let it go. It's bouncing to the 15-yard line.
And Somerset Berkeley takes over.
And the
Looks like
Raider
at their
offense
own
will come back out.
20.
4:17 to go in the first. Davis Sullivan with the touchdown. And it was Wyatt
15-yard
Figueredo who
line.
had that 2-point conversion. So either way, Davis Sullivan's on the board with the touchdown. He had that 70-yard return that did come back, but he was able to rush it 4 yards in the end. First and 10 from the 15. And
Flag
we've got
on
a
the play.
flag on the play. And I think it's going to be a false start. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be
Against the Bears.
on the Bears. I'll move the ball up. I don't know, one of the referees on the far side did the false start motion, so that's what I thought would happen. But as Jeffrey knows, our camera
First
operator,
down,
when I
first
assume
and
I am
5.
wrong. Still first down. Only be 5 yards to go this time. Same 3 in the back. Sullivan's the guy in motion, and we get another flag.
Flag on the play.
And they're pointing against the Bears this time.
Against the
And
Bears.
I'm moving the ball up again.
First down for the Raiders. First and 10 at their
Now
own
this time it'll go back to
25.
10 yards. First and 10. Figueredo trying to get to the left, finds a hole, pushes it forward
And
for
Karen
10 yards.
Figueredo looks like gain 9 or 10. We'll see where it's placed. Number 6, Nazir
And it
Cox.
will be enough for a first down.
And number 26, Jared Kwan on the tackle for the Bears with another first down for the Raiders.
His first and 10 goes to Sullivan, trying to get on the outside to the left. Still pushing forward, gets
Sullivan,
about
the
4.
carry,
Bring
good
up
for about
second
5.
and 6 with just over 3 minutes left to go in the first.
Kwan and Michael Murphy in on the tackle for the Bears. Second and 5.
Here's second down, Figueredo in motion. Instead, it's going to be Baldwin taking it. Baldwin past midfield to the
Baldwin with the
47.
carry, first down for the Raiders.
Be a
Tripped
13-yard
up by
run for another
number
first down.
9, Owen Garcia Ruiz. First and 10 at the Voc-Tech Bear 47-yard line.
And Meehan's taking himself, trying to
Meehan with
push
the
forward. There is a
carry, looks
flag.
like
He
he's
got
gained
2 on the
about
play.
2, but there is a flag on the play.
That came in the back. We'll see who will be on.
55, Joel Costa leading the tackle for the Bears.
It's going to be on Somerset Berkeley. Looks like a hold.
Penalties against the Raiders.
Ball will be moved back to the 45. Be first and 18. Here's Figueredo trying to make up some of that yardage. Pushes past midfield.
Figueredo for a gain of
Be
about
second
6.
and 12.
Number 10, Joseph Brightman for the Bears with the tackle. Second and 12 for the Raiders.
And the referee is holding play for a second. Not sure what that was about. Now they'll run the clock. 46 seconds to go in the first. Sullivan in motion. It's going to go to Sullivan, getting to the outside. He's past the line of scrimmage. Will be forced out by Luzamar Santos Davila.
Sullivan, gain of about 8 or so. Kevin O'Brien, number 44 for the Bears, knocked him out of bounds.
It's going to be 3rd and 7. We'll see if they get the play off. Oh, the clock stopped, so they will get the play off before the end of the quarter. Meehan talking it over with head coach Nick
3rd and
Freitas.
7.
Same 3 back, 3rd and 7. Sullivan in motion. It's going to go to Figueredo, trying to push through the middle, still fighting for yardage. He'll be tackled about 3 yards
Figueredo
short.
with the carry.
And
Gain of about
that was
4.
Isinder
Number 7
Garin.
for the Votech Bears. Zonda Algarin with that tackle. 4th and 3.
Let's see what Freitas decides to do. The clock ticks to under 3 seconds. They'll come to the sideline. That's the end of the first quarter.
And that's the end of the
Davis
first
Sullivan
quarter.
4-yard
Somerset
touchdown
Berkeley
run
Raiders
and a
8.
2-point conversion
Great
from Wyatt
underdog
Figueredo
Votech
has the Raiders up
Bears
8-0 at the end of 1. We'll be back in just
Again,
a few minutes.
Reminder, it is
Back for the second quarter, Somerset Berkeley leading 8-0. The offense remains on the field for a 4th and 3 at the Bear 40-yard line. It's the same 3 guys back. And Sullivan is in motion. This might be a try just to get him offside. And it's going to be a timeout by the Raiders. We'll see if they put the punting unit back on. And you can hear some noise. It's not just the student section with us tonight. We got the Somerset Berkeley marching band that's in the crowd tonight. And the offense looks to be staying out on the field again. We'll see if they go for it this time. 4th and 3, everybody on their feet on the Somerset Berkeley sideline. Figueredo taking it, pushing forward, and
Figueredo with that carry.
I don't think he got it.
And it is a turnover on downs. Hope
He
Tech
didn't
ball.
get it. So New Bedford will take over at the 38. They'll bring their offense, led by Jaden Reese, who's playing a pretty good game so far. He's had a couple good throws down the sideline. One of them was a phenomenal catch. It was Nasir Cox that was over Kyle McKinnon. That was on the left. Again, he was warming up on both sides, throwing from the 40 to 45 yard line to either side of the end zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 38. Shuffle pass to the outside. It's Cologne going up the middle for about 3 or 4
Gain of a
yards.
few.
It'll be a gain of 4. We'll
Ball
bring up
carried
2nd
by
and 6.
Cologne. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd down, another handoff. Trying to go up the middle, pushing to the 45, a gain of 3.
Number
look to be
10 with the
Joseph
carry.
Brightman.
Joseph Brightman, tackled by several Raiders.
They'll bring up 3rd down
McKinnon
and
in on
3.
that tackle. About 3rd and 2.
See, it looks like there might be change on the outside. It's Austin DeSuto coming off. 3rd and a long 2. Here's Reese backhanding it. Cologne trying to get there. He won't get it.
And that's a loss.
That was Matt Baldwin on the tackle with some help from Aaron Almeida. And the punting unit's going to come back out.
Back to return the punt. Sullivan.
McManus, high slow snap, nearly blocked again. And Sullivan looks to be letting it go, and it's going to take a bounce towards the sideline at about the 25-yard line. We'll bring out the Raiders offense again with 9:37 to go. Keegan Hambla alongside Jeff
Raiders
Lapriori
take
on
over.
camera under the direction of Tara Peckham for Blue Raider
On their
Studios.
own
Raiders' next
26-yard
game,
line.
their final home game of
1st
the
and
year,
10.
will be here next Friday night against Old Rochester. For Greater New Bedford, next game next Saturday at Apponequet. Here's 1st and 10 from the 26. Sullivan is the motion guy. He'll take it, trying to get to the outside, past the line of scrimmage. A flag does come in, push it forward for a gain
Gain
of
of
about 8.
for Sullivan. There is a flag on the play. Number 44 for the Bears, Kevin O'Brien with the tackle.
And
Against
it looks
the
to be
Bears.
against New Bedford. And Freitas will decline that.
2nd and 1.
Be 2nd and short from the 35. Same guys out there. Sullivan in motion again. He's going to fake it. Meehan's going to throw it. Looking short, caught by Baldwin. 1st down and more.
Ball
Still going
complete
to the
number 44,
44-yard
Baldwin,
line.
1st down Raiders at their own 45-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10. Sullivan in motion again. And this will be a timeout from New Bedford. So both teams will come over. Now the last matchup these two teams had was October 29th of last year. It was at the Jeff Riley Stadium in New Bedford. It was a 29-20 win for the Somerset Berkeley Raiders. This is the Raiders' first home game since September 17th. That game ended up with a different opponent than originally. It was supposed to be Portsmouth. It got switched to Lawrence, and that ended up being a 48-22 win. The game was moved to a Saturday afternoon at 1:30. As they just finished up with a 3-game road stand. They went 2-1 in that stretch. Somerset Berkeley right now is 1-1 at home. So we're getting now below us a big group of parents, students, and kids. They're heading over towards the student section. I don't know if that's part of the halftime ceremony for the seniors or not. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the Raider 45. Sullivan in motion again, and it's going to be a handoff this time to Baldwin, who picks up
Gain of about
6.
6 or 7. Number 44.
And the ball did come
Matthew
loose.
Baldwin.
I think they ruled him down.
Number 17 for the Bears.
One
Harrison
of the
Cabral,
Bear
the
guys
tackle.
got that football. Here's 2nd and 4, 8.5 to go. Same guy, same motion man. Sullivan to Figueredo, pushing forward. He's going to be about a yard short of a 1st down.
Third and 1.
And we'll see what they design up this time. When they had 3rd and 4 going the other way, they did a QB run. They got 5 yards on it, so we'll see if they do this or try another play in the book. And everybody's lined up close again. Seems every play they line up within 3 yards. It's going to go to Sullivan this time, and he gets the 1st down,
First
pushing
down,
forward to the
Raiders.
41.
Sullivan in on that
Yeah,
carry.
pick up a
54,
5.
Gavin Pavo. Number 70, Al Guerin. And number 7, Damon Gray. Tackle.
Here's a 1st down. Sullivan getting to the outside. Good tackle
No
made.
gain.
There's 2 players there, Michael Murphy
Number 4,
and
Michael
Aiden
Murphy.
Santos. Great collision. He'll end up with a gain of 1 on that. Here's the 2nd and 9. 6:22 to go in the second. Figueredo's the motion man this time. It's going to go to Baldwin up the middle. Good push forward to the 33.
Baldwin up the middle.
Be a gain of 7.
Looks like about a gain of 8. Third and 2.
Here's a 3rd and 2. And it's going to be another throw from Meehan. Looking far. It's wide open. Davis Sullivan pushing forward
And
inside the
complete to
10.
number 29, Davis Sullivan, first down, Raiders.
Look at this. Meehan twice now on 3rd down. Beautiful throws. They'll set up a 1st and goal for the Raiders. The ball's going to be marked at the 7-yard line. Handoff again, pushing forward, diving, and he's in. Touchdown Ashton Corey.
Number 9, Ashton Corey.
They'll go for 2 again. Figueredo, Baldwin, Sullivan, the guys back. Sullivan in motion, and it's gonna go to him, and he's not gonna get there this time. So the score will stay at
And
14 to
he's
nothing. That Ashton Corey touchdown run went for
with
7
5:20
yards.
to go in the second quarter. Somerset Berkeley Raiders 14, Greta, New Bedford Voltech Bears 0.
Looks like to be Kevin DeSantos kicking it off again. As we said earlier, there's been a couple injuries for the kickers this year. Kevin DeSantos was lined up to be the main guy. He missed a couple games to start the year. Madden Hook was the player who filled in originally. Now that Kevin's back, he's able to take control of it. About to kick off as more fans are still entering, and that student section on the left side, there's not even a walk path for the new guys to even get in. They're pushed all the way down, and there's probably 4 or 5 people right in that aisle lined up the whole way. Here's DeSantos kicking it off. It's going to be a bouncer to the 25,
And ball is recovered by the Raiders.
and that should be Raiders ball. It is. And look who recovered it. It's Matt Costa.
Number
He knew the
38.
rules.
Matthew.
That ball's got to be picked up on a
Costa.
kickoff. Here he comes over to the sideline.
First and 10 for the Raiders.
I don't
at
even
the
know what
Bears
that was from the Bears. They just like, oh,
23-yard
you got to
line.
pick that up. Sullivan in motion again. Meehan fakes it, takes it himself, pushing forward through 3 guys to the 11-yard
by
line.
Meehan.
How about that? 12-yard run, another first down.
Nazir Cox and Santos da Silva on the tackle. First down by Meehan.
We get another player coming in for the Raiders. It's going to be Josh Brum, another one of the seniors. And the chance of Josh Brum rain down. And he's lining up, it looks like to be the center right now. And look to go to Figueredo. He's inside the 10 to the
Figueredo
8.
for a few.
And Brum will come off. He'll be replaced by Jackson Aguiar.
Gain of about 3. 2nd and 7.
We get Colin Lyons, a junior, coming out on the field now. He'll replace Anthony Conte. And Lyons is gonna line up on the left. Second and 7 at the 8. Meehan to Baldwin. Baldwin is close to the goal line. I don't think he got there. It's to be at the 2.
Gain of about 6, 3rd and 1.
There's a 3rd and inches. Meehan taking it himself, trying to push that pile forward. And what's the ruling? I think he's short of the goal line. Looks to be a first down though. And the marker on the side still has it. But no,
First
they changed
down,
it.
Raiders.
They originally put it at 4th down. Now it's going to be a 1st and goal from the half. Let's see if this is just a jump over the pile from Meehan or a handoff. I feel like you got to go up the middle with this one. Let's see. Be in motion. Baldwin. He's in. Another touchdown for the Raiders.
Touchdown, number 44, Matthew Baldwin.
And the Raiders are going to go for 2 again. They're 1 for 2 tonight. Sullivan in motion. Meehan thought about taking it himself,
Taken
and he's not
by
going to get
Meehan.
there. That'll keep
And
the score at 20 to
2-point
nothing.
conversion for the Raiders.
But
So
right
with
now the
2:02
route
to
is
go,
on for Somerset Berkeley.
Raiders 20. Greater New Bedford Voltech Bears 0.
And not even just that, they're getting the ball to
If
start the second
we
half
could
too.
have the senior parents of the football and cheerleaders. If as you're facing the field, go down to the left towards Prospect Street. So we have our halftime acknowledgement. So again, senior parents of football and cheerleaders, please head to the left.
And the kick is in the air again. It's gonna bounce. Make sure to pick it up this time. They do. And it'll be a run up the middle. Pretty good return, trying to get to the outside. It's Quan still going forward to the 47-yard line. Is eventually brought down
Number 6,
by
Austin
Austin DeSudo and
with
number 8,
tackle.
Ethan Santos.
Voltech, number 26, Santos da Silva. Voltech takes over on their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10.
Be another throw. Reese. Pass is
Incomplete.
incomplete. Looking for Cologne. Second and 10.
Attempted to number 2, Elaza Cologne. Second and 10.
Second and 10, another throw. Pressure coming. Able to break it. And now he's brought down. The ball comes out, but the whistle got blown.
Number 7,
He's
Kyle
going to be down.
McKinnon.
It'll be third and
And
14.
number 95, Aaron Almeida with the tackle.
The original
for
pressure
loss.
came in from
Third
Will
and
Santos.
14.
Third and long. Reese looking to the left. Pass is going to be short. Brought down immediately, by
immediately.
Ethan Santos.
Number 8, Ethan Santos.
And there's going to be a timeout called by Somerset Berkeley.
15
They have
with the
one left
reception.
with 40 seconds
Jacob
left.
Padia.
See if they want to go for another score
Walk down
before
to
the
the bench.
halftime. B. McManus back out to punt again. Sullivan's the guy back again. Another high snap, nearly blocked again. A high boot. It's going to bounce at the 27 and roll to about the 18. And the clock will stop with 28 seconds. It's first and 10 from the 18. Be a toss back again. Quarry trying to get to the outside. A flag is thrown. He's still going. He goes out of bounds. We'll see what the flag is for.
Ashton Corey with the carry, but we do have a flag on the play.
And there is a player down for the Raiders. And he's back up on his feet. And that flag before the injury was on the Raiders, so it'll be 1st and 20. Don't know if that was a cramp that happened, but looks to be walking and running up on his own.
First and 20 for the Raiders.
And the clock is running at 10 seconds, so this should most likely be the last play of the first half. We'll see if they even do a snap. They will try to push it forward just for a couple yards. And he's still going and still fighting for yards. He ended up getting 16 on that, but that is the end of the first half. It's Somerset Berkeley 20, Greater New Bedford Vogue 0, 24 minutes down, 24 to go. Senior halftime is up next. We are back for the second half here at Hanson Memorial Stadium on senior night for the players and the cheerleaders. It's Somerset Berkeley on top 20-0 going into the third. New Bedford will kick it off to Somerset Berkeley to start us off. It's McManus. Another short kick. It'll be off to the side. Be taken by the Raiders on the left. A good return from DeSuto past midfield to the 45-yard line.
And taken down
and
to
he is
their
shoved out.
45-yard line. Number
Led by
6,
Owen Meehan will come back
DeSuto.
onto the field. We talked with one of the
Tackled
assistant
by
coaches about the
number
message
9,
on the
Owen
field
Ruiz.
from coaches to the players. He said, just keep playing because New Bedford is
First
a young
and
team.
10
Because
for
Somerset
the
Berkeley
Raiders
scored
at
20,
the
so New Bedford
Voc
could do the
Bears
exact same.
45-yard line.
First and 10 from the New Bedford 45. It's that same formation, same 3 guys in the back. Figueredo in motion. So it's going to be a handoff to Baldwin. Still pushing it forward for a gain of
with
8.
the carry. Number 70 is Zander Algren with the tackle. Baldwin with a gain of 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Second and 2. Aguiar's in at center. Figueredo in motion again. It's going to go to him. He'll flip it to Davis Sullivan. And he maybe gets back to the line
Davis
of scrimmage.
with the carry. Looks like
Might have
no
lost
gain.
1.
Number 55, Joel Costa in on that tackle.
It'll be 3rd and 3, so we'll see
Raiders
what the
lost
Raiders
a
drop
few.
here. Seen a couple different formations. We've seen 2 throws and
3rd
a quarterback
and 4.
run. They've all worked out the Raiders' way. Second and 2. Go to Figueredo up the middle, pushing forward. He's got enough for a first down. They whistle down at the 34-yard
Figueredo with the
line.
carry. It is a first down, Raiders.
First and 10 from the 34. Same formation. It looks to be the same on both sides. And it's going to be a running play. It looked like it went to Baldwin for a gain.
Baldwin
Another
with a gain
5
of about
yards.
5. Number 19
Bring up
for Voc Tech Bears,
2nd and
Mason
5.
Larkin
Freitas
on that tackle.
has always
Flag
utilized
is
that
on the
run
play.
game. even though it could be short shuffle passes at times. That's what he usually is, behind one of the motion guys.
On the
And
Bears.
it is going to be on New Bedford, vote that flag. The ball is going to be moved up to, might be the 14-yard line. Be right about there, the 14, 15.
First
gonna be an
and 10
automatic
for the
first
Raiders
down for
on
Somerset
the Bear
Berkeley.
15-yard line.
First and 10 again. And it's going to be back to Corey. Another flag is thrown. Lost about 3 yards on that play. We'll see what the flag is.
Corey with the carry.
And it looks like it might be coming back.
Number 9, Ruiz with the tackle. Penalty on the play.
It's going to be on the Raiders, so it's going to be a first and 20. Sullivan in motion. It's going to be handed off to Baldwin instead, pushing
Baldwin
forward
with the
for
carry.
about 4. Or bring up second and 16.
Gain of a few.
You see Meehan going over to Freitas trying to design up a play. That's usually what it is. Sometimes the players will stay out on the field in the huddle. Coach will shout it.
Second and 18.
It's going to be another throw from Meehan, who's 2 for 2. Looking for the long ball. It is pulled in by Ian Sullivan. Touchdown,
Number
Raiders.
1, Ian Sullivan.
Raiders will go for 2 again. Now 1 for 3. And Colin Lyons is called out onto the field for this play. Figueredo will take, pushing forward. Did he get there? He
And
did
it
not.
is no good.
I'll put the Raiders
So with
to 1 for
8:05 to
4
go
on
in the
2-point
third
conversions. They still
Somerset
lead
Berkeley
26
Raiders
to nothing though.
26. New Bedford
All the
Bears
seniors just pouring it on tonight. Got Meehan, who's 3 for 3 right now. Davis with a couple big plays. Matt Costa knowing the rules on the kickoff. And Ian Sullivan catching that touchdown. And DeSantos is back on the field to kick it off at the 40. It's a little different from the NFL. NFL rules, they kick off at the 35. High school football, it's at the 40. Got 2 guys back for the Bears. 5 on each side. Souza farthest guy on the left, Costa, the farthest guy on the right. See if the Bears can finally put something together. Another high snap. It's taken by Michael Murphy. He's still going forward, trying to strip the ball loose, or a couple of the Raiders. He's eventually brought down at the 41-yard line. It looked to be Maxwell McCauley on that
Michael
tackle.
Murphy moves the Bears up to their 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
First and 10. Jaden Reese still on the field. Be a handoff to the right side. Still pushing forward for a gain of 8. That was Joseph Brightman on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 2.
Number 41, Finn Bark with that tackle. Second and 2.
Second and 2. He'll take it himself, pushing forward, very close to a first down. Will they mark this?
Almeida with the tackle.
And it's going to be a third and short.
For the Bears.
And the student section is making some noise, trying to help the Raiders stay on 3rd and half a yard. Reese will line up 3 yards back. Be a handoff up the middle. That's a first down and some more. Cologne getting to the outside. He's got running room, and he's pushed
First
out towards the
Bears.
20-yard line
Taken down
by
number
Will
33,
Santos.
Will Santos. First down for Cologne.
Ball will be marked at the 21-yard line. Adam Gads lined up at the center now. 1st and 10 from the 21. Be a shuffle pass to Cologne on the right. Stumbled, able to get back to it. He'll be pushed back, but he got back to the line of scrimmage on forward progress. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And flag on the
And
play.
another flag comes in. And it might be on Will Santos. And Will Santos does not like that call. It is going to be on him. Ball's going to be moved up to the 10-yard line. Now the referees
First down for the Bears.
are
at
conferring.
the Raider 11-yard line.
And the discussion is still going on. Well, we have a minute. Keegan Hamlet, Jeff Lopriori on camera under the direction of Tara Peckham for Blue Raider Studios. If you're still watching, we do thank you for watching. referee is motioning something against Somerset Berkeley. I don't know if he's just re-saying what the flag was. Does motion for play on. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 10.5. And there is a flag.
Flag on the play.
It looks like it's going to be offside on Somerset Berkeley. So you're going to move the ball up another 5 yards. Now Freitas is almost all the way out to the hash mark. Now walk back. Now both coaches came pretty far out onto the field. Ball is placed at the 5, still 1st down. Handoff Cologne up the middle, and he's in.
And
Shutout's gone,
Bears.
26 to 6.
Number 2, Eliza Cologne.
And McManus is out to kick the extra point. Snap is good, ball down, and
The
it's
extra
good.
Point is good.
And there's another flag though, so
By
hold
number
on a second.
27, Connor McManus.
And right now there's a
So with
confrontation going on
5:02 to go in the third
between
quarter,
Corey and
Somerset Berkeley
Freitas.
Raiders 26.
Now
New
Freitas is
Greater New
walking
Bedford
out
Voltech Bears
to the
7.
head official. And that flag is going to be declined, so the extra point will stand. You can run that score to 26 to 7 with 5:02 to go in the third. And that penalty is going to be enforced on the kickoff, so you can move that ball 15 yards up the field to the 45. And you've got 3 Raiders back on it. You've got Davis Sullivan at the goal line. You've got Kyle McKinnon about 3 yards up. And Austin DeSuto is inside the 10 as well. Here comes the kick from McManus. It's a low line drive kick. And it'll bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 for the Raiders on their own 20-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 from the Raider 20. Same formations, left to right again. Figueredo, Baldwin, and Sullivan. And both Sullivans, Davis and Ian, are out there. Davis was the motion man. He's going to take the snap, get to the outside, gets past the line of scrimmage, gets about a yard,
Sullivan
but here
with the
comes another
carry.
flag.
Knocked out of bounds by a few big
Thrown right at about the line of scrimmage.
Michael Murphy, flag
There's
on
the
the play.
sideline referee. See if this is going to be a hold on Somerset.
Penalty on the Raiders.
It is on the Raiders. It's going to be a hold. The ball will be moved back to the 9. So this sets up a first, and on the scoreboard, first and 22. So interesting to see what they go with here. Gotta pick up some yardage. Figueredo's the motion man. It's gonna be a throw from me, and he's 3 for 3. A good ball to the side is caught by Davis Sullivan. He's out of bounds, just short of the 25-yard line.
Aiden Santos with the tackle for the Bears, number 23. Second and 8.
Here's second down. Jared Quan is the furthest guy back. Sullivan in motion. He'll take it again, trying to get to the outside on the left, pushing forward. Might have picked up a gain of 1. Bring up 3rd and 7.
Vasconcelos and O'Brien in on those tackles for the Voc-Tech Bears. Third and 6.
Third and 7, got to get to the 30. It's going to be another throw from Meehan. He'll go to Sullivan again. He's got running room, first down, and a lot more. Sullivan cutting into the middle, still pushing forward to the 45-yard line. 21 yards.
Aiden Santos, number 23.
How about Owen Meehan tonight? 5 for 5 and a touchdown. It's another first down for Somerset Berkeley. Figueredo in motion, he'll take it, and he's going to lose a yard on that.
Number 54.
Main tackle on there was Gavin Pavo.
Gavin Pavo with that tackle.
We got a couple new faces out on the field. It's going to be James Phoenix, first time we mentioned his name tonight. He'll step in. Corey will go back out onto the field. Conte and Figueredo will step off. And I think there was a timeout called by New Bedford. I think they had 12 guys on the field, so that's why the timeout was called. And you can hear the marching band playing Tequila. is 2nd and 11. Meehan drops back, going to the side.
Incomplete.
Just a
Attempted
little
to number
overthrown
one,
for Ian Sullivan, who's guarded by Owen Garcia Ruiz. And Aiden Santos will bring up 3rd down. It's the first incompletion of the night for Owen Meehan. And different formation, Phoenix on the left, Sullivan on the right, and it's going to be taken by Meehan, and he's not going to get the
Meehan with
first
the
down.
carry.
Maybe a pickup
Gain
of
of
about
about
3,
three.
but New Bedford gets a stop and might have to force a
Number 8
punt.
for the Bears, Jeremiah Vasconcelos with the tackle.
Be a 4th down and 7. The offense is staying out on the field right now. Same formation as 3rd down, and it's going to be a timeout called by the Raiders.
Timeout, Raiders.
They'll be left with, I believe, 1 for the second half.
Next Friday is a home game against Old Rochester, and we will be honoring our marching band seniors at that game.
And Freitas and assistant coach Chris Santos, they're calling out for the punting unit right now. And right now, Ian Sullivan is the guy who's furthest back, who looks to be punting for the Raiders right now. Interesting to see how this goes. You got DeSuto in motion. It's a high snap. Gets a good line drive boot away to the 15. It's going to bounce, and it will be taken at about the 10. A good pickup,
And
but he
McKinnon
eventually
with
met
that
his fate
tackle.
by Kyle
Kyle.
McKinnon at the 21-yard line. And the offense back out on the field. Same formation we've seen for most of the game. Reese hands it off to the right side. He might have just gotten back to the line of
No
scrimmage.
gain. Number 77.
And that was
Sawyer Diffley
Sawyer
with that
Diffley
tackle.
on that tackle. And that should run out the clock for the third quarter. And
And
it
that's
will.
the end of the third
We've
quarter.
got 12 minutes left. Somerset Berkeley is
Raiders
on
26,
top by
Raider New Bedford
19
Voltech Bears
points.
7.
We'll see the conclusion to this amazing game in just a few minutes. We are back for the fourth quarter at Hanson Memorial Stadium. Somerset Berkeley leading Greater New Bedford Vogue 26-7. It's the Bears with the ball at the 23-yard line. It's going to be another handoff. This is Cologne pushing forward. Might have
Tackled
gone a
by
yard,
several
and
Raiders.
Will Santos was the lead tackler in that.
Gain of
Bring
about
up
2.
third down and 9. is taking a while. It's been over the 40 seconds. We'll see what goes on here. 3rd and 9, got to get to the 32. Reese looking for the deep ball, and it's intercepted by the Raiders. Austin DeSuto going the other way, and it's a pick six. Touchdown Raiders. Austin DeSuto. The Raiders getting it done on both sides tonight, 32-7. Raiders lined up going for
Raiders
two
go
again.
for the 2-point conversion.
They are 1 for 4 tonight. Figueredo in motion. That's where Meehan goes, trying to go up the middle, and he's
And it's
in.
good. Number 10,
Run the
Figueredo.
score total to 34 for the Raiders tonight.
$10:50 to go in the 4th quarter. Kicking unit back on. Cologne is the furthest guy back for the Bears. We'll see where DeSantos goes with it. As there's 10:34 left. Bears going to try to get their offense rolling again. The ball pops up. It's taken at the 15, trying to push it forward. He's got a hole met by 2 Raiders. Kyle McKinnon and Maxwell McCauley. McKinnon and Max McCauley with that tackle. Bears take over on their 34-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 from the 34. Reese still out there, handing it off. Cologne. It's going to be met by Ian Sullivan. We do have a flag on the field.
Sullivan and
And
Santos.
it might be
the
going
tackle.
against Eric Rad for unnecessary roughness. We'll see.
No gain for Cologne. Loss of a few. 2nd and 12.
Nope, it's going to be a holding against New Bedford. Bring that ball back,
There was a
replay the
penalty.
down. It's going to be 1st and
Back to
20.
first down for the Bears.
Sweep play, Cologne. Gets by Santos, and he's going to be brought down by Finian Bjork.
No gain. Finn and Bark with that tackle.
It's going to be 2nd and 17 for the Bears. As we click under 10 minutes to go tonight. Again, the Raiders' next game will be here 6:30 next Friday against Old Rochester. For the Bears, their next game is next Saturday at Apponequet. Second down, high snap, a fake sweep. Reese is going to take it himself. He's met by Bjork again. He's still pushing the pile forward to the 35-yard line. We'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Tackle again.
And there's another flag on the field. It looks to be against New Bedford. The ball will be moved back again. It's going to be a 2nd and 24 officially. And they're going to mark it a 3rd down on the side. We go 3rd and a long 24. Gotta assume they go in the air with this one, right? Reese dropping back, looking. He's going long down the left sideline. He's got a man open, underthrown, nearly intercepted by Ethan Santos.
Knocked down by number 8, Ethan Santos.
There's one of the passes that just hung up in the air. If that's a spiral, that's an easy 6 points on the board. Just got caught. Looks like they're going to bring out the punting unit again. And I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but this is going to be at least the 10th time right now assistant coach Chris Santos has told the team to back up. There's a line right on the sideline that everybody's supposed to be behind. And I remember one time a few years ago when the Taunton Tigers, I was helping out as one of the water boys, and nobody would listen about backing up. That ball took a bounce. It's going to be out at the 41-yard line, so that punt didn't even get to where the 1st down had to be. But the Raiders will take over at the New Bedford 41, and Meehan looks to still be out there
41.
as the SB quarterback. Do have a couple other QBs on their roster. Nick Perry is the main one who they would go to next. He's 5'7", 147, also in his senior year. First and 10. Same formation. It's Grew getting the carry this time, pushing it forward. He's got a 1st down.
1st down for the Raiders, Sam Grew.
Pick him up 12.
Tackle by number 44, Kevin O'Brien.
And Figueredo is going to come off. Matt Costa will step in for this offensive play. Let's see if he takes Figueredo's spot. Indeed, he will. We'll see who gets the motion this time. It is going to be Costa. It'll go to him, trying to push to the outside, and he's brought down after a gain of about
Matthew
3.
Costa with the carry.
Bring up 2nd and 7. And we're going to have a timeout called by the New Bedford coach with 7:41 to go in the game. A couple of the fans starting to head for the exits now over by that concession stand. Boy, did they get their money's worth tonight, seeing a 34-7 lead. Just an all-around amazing game. Offense, defense, even special teams too for the Raiders side. For New Bedford, it looks like that losing streak is gonna unfortunately extend to 5 games. They'll have another chance for a win next week at Apponequet. But Somerset is 7.5 minutes away from going to 4-2. Their total win total last year was 4. They ended up finishing 4-6 last year. They're only scheduled for 9 games this year. After the Old Rochester game, they'll travel to Fairhaven, and then they'll travel to Swansea for the Thanksgiving game. It's going to be Costa, Baldwin, Grew, the 3 back. Grew's the motion man. He'll take it. Going up the middle. And I think he's got another first down.
Tackled by number 19, Mason Larkin.
It's going to be a first down. First and 10 from the 19. Costa in motion. It's going to go to him, trying to run up the middle, pushing forward. He got about 7 yards on that.
Matthew Costa with the carry. Number 70.
Let's see where they mark it. Might actually be a gain of 5.
With a tackle. Gain of about 5. 2nd and 5.
The 2nd and 5, Grew the motion man. And I don't even know who took that. That might have been Baldwin who took it.
No gain for Baldwin.
Third and 5, 6 minutes to go. Same 3 in the back. Grew in motion again. It'll go to Grew. Grew pushing forward. Might have gone 2 yards. It won't be enough for a first.
Gain of maybe
And they're calling for the field goal unit. It's going to be DeSuto lining up to kick. This is going to be a 30-yard field goal. First attempt of the game. And I think that was a free play there. The field goal was up and good.
Flag on the play.
But it's going to be an offside against New Bedford. I think that'll be enough for a first down. And they're calling for the offense to go back on the field. They are going to mark it a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal as the chains were placed on the New Bedford sideline.
First down for the Raiders. At the 8-yard line.
Same 3 back. We'll see who gets the motion. It's going to be Grew. It'll go to Grew. Trying to push forward. He's got a hole. Looking for the line. He's going to be about 2 yards short.
Carry.
And look who's coming out onto the field for this play. It's Nick Perry. And we're getting a big cheer now from the student section and that Raider sideline. We'll see what they draw up. And he's going to try to push it forward himself. He didn't get there. Might have gotten one.
Nick Perry with the
Third
carry.
down. Third and goal from the 3. Same guys back. You've got Sullivan and Conte up top. Guess they would be the receivers in this formation. It's going to go to Costa. He's trying to push forward. Did he get there? He did not.
Tackle by several Bears. 4th down.
And now they're calling for the field goal unit again. DeSuto will come back out. Meehan will be the holder. This will be a 21-yard attempt. Ball down, kick is up, and it's good.
Is good.
21-yard field goal from Austin DeSuto, runs the score to
goal.
37-7 with 2:38 left in the game. And DeSantos is ready to kick it off. We do have a running clock right now. It's down to 1:35. Still the same players out there in the kicking unit. Another good boot. Cologne is going to let it bounce. He's going to take it at about the 13. And Costa missed on the tackle. And Ethan Santos helped get him out of bounds towards the 25-yard line. And the student section is starting to leave as they know their team's about to head to 4-2 on the year. This might be the last play from scrimmage for the game. It looks like they got in a new quarterback this time. Looks to be Nicholas Boucher, who's a sophomore on the team. They're gonna let him throw it. Left-handed quarterback looking downfield, and it's incomplete. And the clock continues to run down to 15 seconds. And I don't know if they're going to try to get one more play off. It looks like they will. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds and 1. They do get it off. We'll see if he can complete a pass. And it's going to end on a sack by Eric Red, and that is your ball
taken
game.
down,
Somerset
number
Berkeley gets
40,
the win tonight,
Colin Fitzgerald.
37-7.
And that's
They
the
move to
game.
4-2 on the season.
Somerset Berkeley's
And they'll be
next
back here next week
game
against
will be
Old
home
Rochester
against Old
to try to get
Rochester
their
Bulldogs next
last
Friday
home
night
win
at
of the year.
6:30
For us at Blue
p.m.
Raider Studios, I'm
Again,
Keegan
the
Hamlet
marching
saying
band
so long as
seniors
it
will be
finishes here.
acknowledged
Somerset Berkeley
next week.
37, Greater New
Once again,
Bedford
thank you
Vogue
for
7.
supporting Somerset Berkeley Radio.